Hey, what's up, my peoples? I'm back again with another action figure review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars Droid Factory Rogue One 4-pack. So here we are, and there they are. And first and foremost, as always, we're going to take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we got the Droid Factory logo right there from the new film, although it's not so new anymore, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. You got C2B5, R2BHD, R3M2, and R5SK1. Star Wars, warning, please don't eat anything in this box, that'll be very bad for you. And I have this on my hand because I didn't hurt myself, my hand just decided to hurt, basically hurt like bloody Hades. But anyway, Disney Parks logo, ages 4 and up, Star Wars at the top, Droid Factory, Star Wars, Star Wars. And on the back, you got C2B5, R2BHD, R3M2, and R5SK1, who looks pretty familiar if you've seen Episode 4, A New Hope. But we'll touch more on that in a bit. And your bio of the Droid Factory if you want to read it. And it includes a little bit of Rogue One. And that's basically it for the packaging. I mean, you got the price tag and you just get Star Wars at the bottom. And that's basically it for the packaging. And I know I said I wouldn't throw boxes in here, but, you know, just thought I'd give it a little toss. But, looking down here, and here we have the, these little guys, and they are really, really cool. I think my favorite, I don't know who my favorite is. I can't decide between R2BHD and C2B5. I mean, I like both of them, but I know my least favorite right off the bat is R5SK1 because he's just too similar to R5D4. I like R5D4, but I mean, there's already R5D4, and then there's another droid that looks like him called R5D8, where he doesn't have the red going around the kind of access panels on around the head, and then the stripes on his head. So that's the only difference between R5D8 and R5D4. And then there's this guy, which, well, we'll talk about, you know what, we'll talk about this guy first. I mean, he looks like R5D4. There's nothing much else I can say. Now, the difference between this guy and Hasbro's R5D4, and the only, Hasbro 3/4 inch R5D4 that I have is from the vintage collection, and you can see here the 3 panels are red on this droid, but aren't red on this droid, and they should be red on this guy, but they're for some reason not painted, and I have no idea why. I guess Hasbro didn't care about details, but oh well. But you can see the obvious differences. I mean, the old Build-A-Droid sculpt, and then the new one, and my camera is really harassing me, and I don't appreciate it, but there you go. You can see the differences. Antenna, no antenna, port for a hat, no port for a hat, so there you have that. But yeah, and you know, the standard astromech droid articulation, you know, you got the swivel neck, you got the swivel shoulders, and you got the hinged ankles. And then you got wheels on the bottom so he can roll around. And as you roll them, the wheels will rattle. And the third leg is removable, so you can have them in the two-legged bipod stance, or you can plug the third leg in and have them in the tripod stance. So there you have that. Painted in red and blue with some silver and black for the eyes, which looks really, really good. Not the cleanest here and there, but I mean, that's what you would expect with Disney Park products. So, but he does look good. I have seen him in the background of Rogue One. I don't remember where. I think it's in one of the space battle scenes towards the end over Scarif, but I don't remember for sure. And let's go on to R3M2. And fun facts, this guy did get a Lego minifigure. I did not pick that up, and you know what? I'm not sure if I want to pick that guy, that minifigure up anymore because I'm not a Lego fan. Well, I wouldn't say I'm not a Lego fan, but I'm not a Lego collector. At least I'm not anymore. But you can see he's got an R3 series dome, which looks nice. You got a little bit of green right there, some black around the eye. A very weird looking eye. And the R3 dome is actually really different in terms of not just the overall proportions and panels, but just the overall size of it. Like, let's compare it to C2B5's dome. You can see it's a little bit shorter. You know what, let's rip their domes off. We'll rip off C2B5's dome and R3M2's dome. You can kind of see R3M2's dome is just a hair shorter. I don't know if you can see it exactly, but you could kind of sort of see it. Kind of sort of. And you know the drill with these Build-A-Droids, you know, you can mix and match the parts and see the inner workings. Although the cool thing about these clear R3 domes is that you don't have to take the heads off to see the inner workings. Excuse me. You can just see it through the dome, which is really nice. Although with the other R2 domes, R4 heads, and R5s and other kind of droid heads, you do have to take the domes off, or heads, or whatever. And here's R2BHD, and this droid was actually originally created by Brad Oakley, who lives in the UK, and he made this droid out of all aluminum, excuse me, as I pronounce things incorrectly. So, I do like how they try to replicate that aluminum look with this droid in plastic form, which is really, really nice. I do like all the silver paint with the silver plastic. It does look really nice. So, yeah, and you do get some red for both the front and the back indicators. Mine's a little chipped there. I'm just now noticing that, but that's okay. And then the blue diagnostic display right there, along with the blue logic function displays right there, which I'm sure is very accurate to the movie. And then you got some gloss black for the eye right there, which isn't very crisp and clean, but again, not the biggest deal in the world. And for one of the data slots right here on the chest, you got some black dots, which is pretty cool. And it is on the actual prop. I don't know what those dots represent on the prop, but they're there, and I think it looks really cool. And you know, like I said, you know, usual astromech articulation, swivel dome, swivel shoulders, hinged ankles, third leg removed so you can get the bipod stance, or you can have it in the body so you can get this tripod stance, and then, you know, the rolling wheels. So, and all the limbs removed. And then the droid that's probably tied with R2BHD as my favorite, C2B5, which is a lot of people tell me this reminds them of Darth Vader if he was an astromech droid. And I have to kind of agree with them, because he does have Darth Vader colors, like he's got the silver here and there. He's got like a matte black for like the dome and the body and legs, and then like some gloss black for the leg panels and some other bits here and there on the legs and the body, and then some gloss black panels for the dome. And it does look really nice. You got the light blue indicator right there, and then some green for the rear indicator in the back. Nice red diagnostic display right there, and nice blue logic function display right there. I kind of wish this bottom one was blue, and then the top one was like that kind of magenta color like on the prop, but I'm not gonna complain about it because it does look good still. And you know, you got the spacecraft linkage and control arms picked out in silver, as well as some of the other vents and whatnot. So, as well as the brackets on the power cells. Or I'm calling them brackets anyway. I gotta check to see what they're actually called, but yeah. And you got the shoulder details picked out in silver, as well as these bits here. And yeah. So do I recommend this set? Absolutely. I would recommend this set, especially if you're a fan of astromech droids and Build-A-Droids. But I would not recommend paying like scalping eBay prices for this. And another thing too, I'm sorry I haven't been posting as much. Like, I don't remember when my last video was posted, but I'm sorry it's been a while. I just haven't had the motivation to do any videos recently, and plus I've been playing with some new toys that I've gotten recently, and that kind of thing, and there's just been some personal stuff. I've been dealing with some personal stuff and some other things and whatnot, so I don't want to go into details about it, but you get the general idea. But I'm going to try to pump out as many videos as I can today before I have to go to my dad's for Memorial Day weekend. And yeah, because I got this pack, I got the Clone Wars Droid Factory 4 pack, and then I got a couple of very cool droids from SH Figure Arts to take a look at, which is, if I can grab their boxes without making a total mess out of everything. But after the if not after the next Droid Factory 4 pack, then probably, or no, after the Droid Factory 4 pack, I'll be doing the R5 M4 and then holographic R2D2 reviews, and then I'm going to possibly do a review on these two, so that'll be really fun. And I may also do some Rogue One Black Series reviews, like the Black Series K2SO review, Gen Urso. I'll probably also do 40th anniversary Leia. I'll basically try to do as many videos as I can before I have to go to my dad's. So we'll see what happens. But for now, there is the Star Wars Droid Factory Rogue One 4-pack. And I'll see you in the next video. See ya.